Going to show you a tool we developed within MetroScape. To get to it, you go to metroscape.net and click on the box in the top left. Hello, my name is Mike Brown. I'm president of Metro Analytics, and this is a demonstration of the MetroScape tool that was developed for Wasatch Front Regional Council, the MPO in Salt Lake City. So what this does is you can click on any location, any traffic analysis zone, and it automatically refreshes both sides and shows you what you can access within 15 or 30 minutes, anything you want. So down here it updates the population and employment tables here. So in this case you can see that within 15 minutes of the downtown zone I selected, there's 200,000 residents that have highway access at free flow times in 2016 and 510,000 who have 30-minute access. And in the future, 2040 at congested times, that 15-minute access drops from 200,000 to 140,000 people, but jobs remains pretty much exactly 510,000 despite the area shrinking quite a bit. So that means there's more job intensity in this area than there was before, even though the area has shrunk. Some other features about this are you can pan and move, and the window moves with it. Both sides do. The yellow on this side indicates 0 to 2 minute distance from the point you clicked on, which basically in this case just means there's a bunch of traffic analysis zones that have bad data and showing 0 travel time for some of these zones. So that's something to clean up. There's a measuring tool, so you can click out a space and see how big it is. This is 53 kilometers perimeter and 175 square kilometers of space. There is also a transparency tool, so I can select which layer I want to have be transparent and how much transparent it would be, and it shows that. And unfortunately the background topographic map broke down a little while ago and nobody's fixed it yet, so that's something to improve, is get that on there, because then you can see the colors in the street map and really orient yourself well. Another thing that's kind of fun about this tool is you can change the options. So you come in here and it says these are the travel time contours that you can create. So highway at free flow, highway at PM peak hour, transit, walk accessible, in vehicle time only, or transit premium. Anything that you have access to, any travel time tables, walk, bike, anything can be plugged into this. You can also change the scale of the contour, so if you want to see the 10 to 20 minute range, 15 to 30, 45 to 90, anything. If you were going to look at a walkability scale, you might show a 2 to 5 minute walk. Another opportunity is to show jobs housing balance map, area type map, person trips per acre, various different other features that can be added. None of these were ever actually added to the Wasatch Front application yet. They were placeholders for another phase that hasn't been funded yet, but they can be. So really this is the one that works right now. I'm going to show you the demographic bar charts and how they work. So right now this is bar charts showing accessibility to this particular zone, 1422, which is the one I clicked on. If I want to click on a different one, I can come over here, click on that one. Oh, and my bar charts went away, but I'll bring them back. So here this compares zone 1441 to any pre-selected zones that are just here for comparison. So a Salt Lake City downtown zone, a Provo downtown zone, an Ogden one. Or if you wanted to compare it to some other zone, I could type in 285 if I happen to know where 285 is, and that would compare 1441 to 285. 285 is up in Ogden, pretty far from downtown Salt Lake. Currently shows households in 2040 for free flow, congested times, 30 minutes. And so these four labels down here show that everything is currently in 2040, free flow, congested time, or transit. Everything is a 30-minute time band, and then there's the two zones that we're looking at. But you can get some really crazy ones going on. You can change it to show employment. You can add a second year. You can add more travel time bins to the same thing. You can add more comparison locations. Pretty versatile. It gets a little crazy fast and hard to understand, so it's usually better to just limit the number of options you choose. So that's the MetroScape app that was developed for Wasatch Front Regional Council. A lot of potential to enhance it, utilize it for various kinds of accessibility measures. It's easy to load real-time data in. It doesn't have to be travel demand model data. It can be big data sources, as long as you can get them into zone-to-zone matrix format. Doesn't rely on Cube Voyager or Transcat or anything like that. The data might be created in those tools, but ultimately it's uploaded through a comma-separated file into a MySQL database. That's it. Thanks for checking it out.